What is up, YouTube? Welcome back. My name's Adam, and this is Thumb on the Scale, where we talk about influencing the world and benefiting those around us. So today, I wanted to go ahead and talk about something that has been happening recently in my life, and that has to do with asking for raises and when to be assertive with telling your boss and your employer that you deserve more money, which is something that I have utilized to, kind of climb the ladder really quickly and increase my salary substantially more than those around me who are not assertive and just wait for their employer or their supervisor to tell them that they, think that they're worth more. A lot of people will sit around and wait for your yearly review. That's something that I've really found is not the best way to increase your salary. Waiting around to be told that you're more valuable. We're constantly in this battle of trying to get the most money for our labor, while our employers are trying to pay us the least amount of money for our labor, and that give and take and figuring out how to play that dance is something that employees usually get screwed over on. So something that I've done throughout my entire career is, as my value starts to grow, as my skills start to grow, I go and tell my supervisor and the director of companies, the CEOs of companies, I go and tell them that it's time to pay me more money. And I don't just go in demanding, I need money, I need more money now, you guys need to pay me. The right way to go about it is to bring forward a list of some of the things that you've done, some of the things that you've learned, some of, kind of make the case of how you are more valuable to the company. One of the best things to do is quantify how much value it is that you're bringing. This new skill is making me faster at this job. I'm able to do this quicker than I used to be able to. I came up with this, new way of doing something that drastically reduces the amount of time, and this is saving me, 5 hours a week or something, or this is saving me, 10 hours a month. And because I am bringing so much more value, I feel like I'm not being appreciated at my current salary, or I feel like because I'm bringing so much more value to the company, you guys need to reciprocate that and pay me more. And you'd be surprised at how often you can really make that case for yourself. If you're being assertive, if you're standing up for yourself, it's pretty easy to convince your employer. They're watching you as you're working. They're seeing you grow, and they're seeing that value that you're bringing to the team. It's really easy to make that case that you need to be making more money. And the thing is that if you continue to do that and continue to do that, over multiple years, you will be making substantially more than the people around you. And I know it's anecdotal, but from my own experiences, I came in as an apprentice tool and die maker. I was working around journeyman tool and die makers who had at the time been there for about 10 years. So when I came in, I continued to grow. I continued to show my value to the company and to the CEO, because it was a smaller company. And I consistently, every 6 months, I wouldn't just wait for my yearly reviews. I would consistently go in and talk to the CEO and tell him that I was more valuable and make that argument of why I was more valuable. And at the end of my time at that company, after about 5-6 years, I was making the same amount of money as a tool maker who had been there for 15 years. And it really was a huge lesson to me that it's important to, go up to bat for yourself and be willing to, have those kind of uncomfortable conversations about why you need to be paid more and why you're more valuable to the company. And that's something that I actually recently did. So I started a new job. I have only been there for about a month and a half. And in that time, I've been able to show how valuable I am and how valuable the skills that I have. And I actually found out that one of the engineers is making quite a bit more money than I am. So after 1 month, literally on my 30-day anniversary, I went ahead and talked to my supervisor and just told him, like, I want to have this conversation. I want to have this discussion about where I'm at. What am I doing? What do I need to be doing? And I feel like I'm bringing in the same amount of value as this other person, and I think that I should be paid equally to them. And my supervisor agreed and went ahead and brought that up to the director, and they're putting together a plan now on how to give me a raise to the same level that this other engineer is. And that's pretty substantial. It's going to be about $25,000 increase from what I'm currently making. And I just wanted to share that. It's something that it is kind of awkward. Nobody likes talking about money. It can be kind of a weird conversation. But by going up to bat for yourself, by being assertive and being, bringing that value to the forefront, another part of that is that your supervisor isn't always thinking what you are paid. They're not always considering that. They have a lot, your supervisor has a lot of other things on their mind that's going through that they have to deal with. So bringing that to the forefront and bringing that, awareness to your supervisors, it really does benefit you in the long run, because you will be making more money faster and you will be increasing your salary quicker than anybody around you. So yeah, thank you guys so much. I hope that this brought value to anyone that sees this video. If it does bring you value and you appreciate this, please give me a thumbs up. I would greatly appreciate it. And yeah, hopefully you guys want to join me next time, and we'll see you guys again. All right, later guys.